And gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? The boy Next Gen 720. Of course, I'm back with it. Got to be kind. Like what? I'll try to have a little. This out. All right. The notification squad check. All right, wait 1 second, man. I'm about to see the chat. You know, as before, like I always do, man. Like to shout everybody out before, you know. Uh, oh, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, bro. What happened with the phone, please? Hold on, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Here I come. 1 second. I'm sorry. Here I come. Alright. Here I come. Get myself. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna have a little fun today, man. Just let me tweet this out myself. Listen, I'm out of Twitter jail, but you guys will be so kind as to share the video. Also, we're gonna have a little fun here today, as we always do. You know, as we always do. Hold on 1 sec. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Two. Two. All right. Hold on 1 second. Here I come. Here I come. All right. Not gonna be able to see y'all, talk to y'all. Well, sit your ass down. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. Now you guys are talking to me. Hold up. Hold up. I'm about to be looking at y'all right now. I can walk and chew gum. And so anyway, I can talk a little while I'm doing this. It's called multitasking. Yesterday, I guess since E3 more or less, these gaming streets have been on fire. and you know what I mean, with different things. Phil was asked about crossplay, and Phil did a few interviews, and he said, basically that's how Sony chooses to run their company. I mean, that got leaked 2 weeks or so before E3 that Nintendo and Microsoft is going to be working hand in hand with it. And I told you guys then that I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to start to see some versions of Xbox Live. But right now, like I said, and again, from the Switch, you can with Fortnite and call it Minecraft, that there is direct chat and communication through the device itself. You don't need no cell phone app, none of that third party shit. You can do it strictly through the device in the console. You know what I mean? So again, good news as far as that. You know what I mean? And I know some people and I don't. And we're gonna talk about it here in the chat. Some people saying it's not a big deal because this conversation originally started over the Fortnite with your accounts. If you guys didn't see BGST yesterday, the multiplayer podcast, funny as hell as always. And L's were handed out. I'm just gonna say that some L's were handed out. Post this in here. Okay, we post this in my Discord. I'm done. One more group and I'm done. I can see everybody and everybody can see me. I can see everybody and everybody can see me. Alright. So, you got some people where, guess if you were pro Sony, it's not a big deal. You don't have to do cross-play and this, that, and the other. But here's the thing, and first I'm gonna cut up. I got to cut up. Got to give you the Birdman, bro, because Microsoft and Nintendo, they came together like the Birdman, bro. You got the world's most powerful console and the world's most powerful handheld. They came together like the Birdman, bro. Right? We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a little fun today. What's fun shit? Equals, man. I ain't got friend no fro. But like I said, I got 80 people here so far. Let me shout out to you guys right quick. Ruda Legend, shout out to you for the $2, good brother. Lex Prez, we got here One White King Kong, Friday Hill, Ruda Legend, Devil Luke, Michael Donnelly, LG Game, Stoshua, Skip Bayless, Rafe the Emperor Chat, man, what's good? Nico PG, what's up, baby? SP Gamer 786, The Finest, Emerald 14. I always give a shout out first before I start. Texas Lean, Emerald 17, shout out to you, good brother. None of your business, Z. Fernando Baron, Fernando, there you go. Mark Woodland, what's good? What we got here? Stoshua, Militant Rebel, what's good, baby? Texas Lean, I think I said you already. Mr. Trayshawn, 22, shout out to you. Skeleton Bones, McNeil J, shout out to you. R.D. Vanilla, 809, shout out to you. Neethus, what's good, baby? Yeah. Gotta get everybody. I think I got it. Carl Phelps, what's going on, good brother? I was just talking to you on Facebook. We gotta talk, Carl. And shout out to everybody in the chat. If I missed you, I do apologize. Michael, I think I called everybody thus far. Alright, now, actually, let me put this on my Twitter. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try to have some fun. Y'all always come for a show. Alright, here we go. That's done. Okay. Alright. So, anyway. For the last week, hold on 1 second. Maya, do your father a big favor, please. Could you hand me 1 bottle of water and a ginger ale? I need it. I love you. Like, and come the other way. Come this way. Not through the kitchen way. Please, appreciate it. Gonna knock my green screen down. Come that way. Give me a ginger ale and a bottle of water. All right. My Facebook going off. Ding. I'm about to close this page. This is gonna be all on my air. Ding. All right, all right, all right. Hold on. Which is the Xbox last one? Hold up, stay on this page. Hold on. I ain't hit enter. All right. I know. I'm messy as hell. But anyway, it's something we got to talk about. Because listen, I didn't, listen, trust me. We gonna have some fun today, baby. Now I told you guys ahead of time, a weirdo is a weirdo, no matter the controller. I told you guys this. A weirdo is a weirdo, no matter the controller. I told you this. All right, let me go back to right here. Let me bring this screen back up. Bam. I told you guys a weirdo is a weirdo, no matter the controller, right? Yeah, one ginger ale and one bottle of water. I appreciate it, baby girl. Oh, here, ginger ale status, right? So, I've seen people on all sides of the coins why Sony shouldn't do it. Thank you. We'll go ahead and close the curtain. You know, the green screen down. Thank you. Love you much. Thank you. Why Sony shouldn't do it. Like I told you, I was on Porter Rock's channel last week. And I was going back and forth with a guy named Sick Humor. Shout out to him. And his reasoning, he was saying that or something. Now we was talking about, again, I wasn't talking about crossplay. And I think people confuse it. I was just talking about the fact that they're your Epic account. And let me explain this again, because my brother J Wags joined the multiplayer podcast and full Pony defense mode, and Mass had to break his jaw. And let me explain this to you guys like this, right? If you have a Fortnite account, an Epic account, and say if you play on PC, say if you play on mobile, say if you played on Xbox, right? You had all those other platforms, fine. And you say, you know what? You just got a PlayStation 4. Just got a PS4. And when you went to log into your Epic account, not a problem, right? But when you went to go play on your right back on your other accounts, you couldn't anymore because that Epic account becomes locked to the PlayStation. It shouldn't be. I'm not even talking about crossplay. If you play on a mobile, whether it's your iPhone, whether it's your Android device, whatever your PC, when you go to play on that PlayStation account or play it for login, it becomes locked to the hardware, right? So that's the big thing. Now, not even talking about crossplay. Let me be clear of this. I haven't said anything about crossplay. We're talking about them taking your account, your Epic account, and holding it hostage. Now, again, this is the first time that this is being done that I know as far as gaming, when they're allowing progression. So if you're on your Xbox, you get to level 86. When you go on your Switch, you'll still be on level 86. Like, this is new. And again, I'm gonna say this again. I don't care about Fortnite. I can give a rat's ass about Fortnite, but I'm all about moving gaming forward. Anything that can progress gaming, I'm there, right? We all should be there. I gotta tell you guys, time and time again, these companies don't care about us. We're just a dollar sign, regardless of who or what you may prefer, right? And it's important that I say, regardless of who or what you may prefer, doesn't matter. You should always be for the consumer, right? Now, at the start of this generation, everyone said that Sony was for the gamer. Sony's for the gamer. The gamer, this is how we trade our games. Remember this? This is how we trade our games. Yeah, Sony wasn't about DRM and this, that, and the other. Then a little while, and again, I didn't know, because, sometimes I really out there fighting my console war. That it came out that Sony was going to do it also. And again, I know Microsoft got blamed for whatever the case may be, but it was something that third party wanted. Because, like I said, again, I'm going to tell you this again, it's very important, right? We see what GameStop's going through right now, but the gaming industry is the only thing, when you go, I know it's set up like this, When you walk into a gaming store, not only is EA and Activision competing against each other, they're also competing against the store itself that's selling their property, their merchandise, right? Their IPs. Because when you walk into GameStop, say you have $55 or $60, and you buy Assassin's Creed used, say you instead of paying 65, you may pay 55. Okay, none of that money goes to the developer or seller, right? I know GameStop's like to say they put over how many billion dollars back into the industry, the gaming industry, but you're not guaranteed to buy new merchandise. So you're not really making the gaming industry grow, more or less. But that's neither here or there, right? So he said Kratos don't like ugly. God don't like ugly, right? So now everybody's buying, as far as console was, everyone is buying more and more digital. But anyway, hear me out. So, it seems like, and again, this is real talk. I know you guys can say here's the thing, if Microsoft didn't allow it last generation, shame on them also, right? But I'm just talking about cross-platform progression. I think that's dope, right? No matter what platform you got, you log into your account, boop, you're right where you left over. That's ill. And listen, even if you're a Sony guy, you gotta sit back and scratch your head and say, God damn, Nintendo's on board with this? Like, this is crazy. This is unheralded, right? So, gamers, Fortnite gamers, and again, we're talking about the biggest goddamn game in the world right now. I don't care for it, but it's the hugest, biggest game in the world, Fortnite. Well, another big goddamn game is, what it's Minecraft, and you know what I mean, and stuff. Huge still, right? We're talking about if you're on the Xbox platform and you're on a fucking Switch and you're a widow, you got the widow on the Switch and you got the, the dude on the X or whatever you want to call him, Xbot, right? They're talking to each other, they're playing together. Now I'm gonna say this again. Look how many arguments you guys get into my comment section. What, this game's trash? You'll destroy me in Call of Duty. Just imagine a world. Hear me out. Imagine a world when we all arguing amongst each other about who you can beat me in this. Well, I got 2K on the PS4. Well, I got on the Xbox. Meet me in my park. Imagine we can all play together. It's a great thing. You know what I mean? Great thing. Hold on. You know what I mean? It's a great thing. So hold on. So, I'm sorry. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm sorry. Shit going down in my gaming group. Yo, shit. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm sorry. A guy. No, I'm not gonna talk about it on the air. So anyway, so you have that. Sony's been quiet about it, and you know what I mean. And one of the guys he says about money. You know what I mean. Sony feels some type of way. If you play it on your platform, whatever, they want all the money to stay in house and this, that, and the other. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But listen, what I'm saying, this is a real slap in the face. I don't care, even if you're a die-hard Sony guy and you bleed blue. Like, this is, and again, I think this is ingenious for them to have a Fortnite bundle. But they've been very numb in some situation. We got platforms out there cross-playing together and having fun together. Because, you know, I call Sony when they bullshit about not wanting, because you're allowed to do Fortnite with PC players on your console. But this is bullshit all across the board. You know what I mean? But as far as the biggest player, you can play with mobile and all this shit. But it's not allowed in with other consoles. It's crazy. This shit here is crazy, man. That's what I say. And when it comes down to this stuff like this, us as gamers, we have to put our preferences aside. No matter again, no matter what console you may prefer, hear me out, right? And we all, so you said, when it comes down in history, when history is done or whatever, and when we look back at history, I'm sorry, you want to be on the right side of the decision here. You know what I mean? This is something for gaming, us as a whole. This us as a whole. You know, something again that's going to move gaming forward. This us as a whole. You know what I mean? So, and again, check it out. Shit get weird. Shit get kind of spooky. I done heard all types of reasons. You know what I mean? Why Sony shouldn't do it. They all for. Now I'm not even talking about again. I am talking about crossplay, but even just why are you against cross progression? No matter what platform you may go to. You know what I mean? Like, and again, it's not even on Sony's servers. This is not even on Sony's servers. It has something to do with Epic. Like, this shit here is wild, man. Like I told you, sometimes, like I said, the console war, fanboy shit is funny. I get a kick out of it like we all do. Like I told you, that fanboy shit is dead, though. You know what I mean? In this channel here, you're going to get the truth, the whole truth, so help me Xbox. You know what I mean? You're going to get the truth, the whole truth, so help me Xbox. You know what I mean? On this channel here. You know, whether, like I said, it's all about being honest and being real. Like, fuck all that fanboy. They come on this shit. This shit whack, man. You know what I mean? So again, I said it to say this, right? Now, shit got so spooky yesterday, right? Or this morning. Now, I told you I was on Porter Rock's show last week, right? And I was going back and forth with a guy named Sick Humor. And again, I wasn't even talking about crossplay. I was talking about Sony locking your account to the console. You might be a PC gamer, and whatever else you're playing, you go to this small house and say, I'm logging my, so I can have access to my stuff and play with you, or whatever the case. You couldn't, that account is done. If you want to play Fortnite again, you're going to have to go out and buy a PlayStation 4. I'm sorry, you have to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 to have access to that account. Or start over scratch and make a new account, and which is crazy in itself. Like, this shit is crazy. But let me tell you, I said what shit be kind of weird, shit be kind of spooky, right? Let me go here. Can you guys see my screen? You can't. I'm gonna show you something. It's gotten so bad out here. He's saying these gaming streets copy. Look at this shit here. You got this. Now listen, I know y'all guys tease K Mega and crap about being zealots, about, you know, Xbox zealots or whatever. This guy here, this is the same guy I was going back and forth with on Porter Rock's show. And I'm trying to pick his stance. You got talking about the court of law. Ponies, oh, you just got making fun jokes, right? So this guy said Robert McLeod 70K2 did not win anything until I see proof or some actual number. There was no win for a free game on Xbox Game Pass. So Neithu said, sorry to bust your bubble, but Xbox Game Pass revenue is not included in, you know what I mean, sales, ranking, and publishing. Just did it. What's not? When MPD, to be number one game in MPD, believe it or not, you have to, it goes by not really who sold in many copy, what game grosses the most. You know what I mean? But it can sometimes be correlated to sell, but more like what game made the most money. That's really how it goes, right? And listen, and you know I don't care about fucking goddamn STBK. I didn't do that. I think it's a dog shit game. But I will give credit where credit is due. We had, and this is where I guess where people get a little offended, or Sony guys. God of War came out April 20th, and it sold what 5 million copies, whatever, real quick. Great. Came out April 20th, right? So the tail end of the month, not the beginning of the month of April. Came out the tail end of the month, right? And then you had State of Decay came out May 20th, right? More or less. At the tail end of May, right? So it didn't have that long. It didn't have the whole month of May to accumulate sales for the month of May. Came out at the end of the month, right? So not only did it beat God of War again for, you know, came in number one. Actually, it was number one overall. Not just on the Xbox, overall over multiplats and everything. Not only did it beat God of War, it also beat Detroit Become Human. You guys know how I love Detroit Become Human. So Xbox guys are out there thumping their chest, they're banging their chest, cool. But now these guys are questioning the validity of fucking MPD. They saying it's not official. They get some numbers. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? So he answered, what bubble? Until I see factual sales numbers, State of the Q was nothing, as Sick Humans has said, and I agree with him. What? So he showed him here from software sales. Source Venture Beat, Software State of Decay, God of War, Detroit Become Human. Dope. God of War, great game. You know, I'm a huge God of War fan, and I think I might have enjoyed Detroit Become Human more than God of War. Great games, back to back. Where's the numbers? How many copies it sold? Then you're lying. Some of you are lying and saying a free to play. It's not free to play. It's $30. It was $30. It ain't free to play. But again, he's talking about the revenue. But check this shit out though, right? The guy again, revenue could be what was generated from Game Pass subscriptions. Like, come on, like we ain't about to do this. Like, come on. Now listen, 99.9% of the L's that K Mega gives himself, because you try to go out there and argue the unarguable. Like, you know what I mean? Like goddamn, we're questioning the validity of fucking MPD. Like, this is crazy. That's what I'm talking about with far as this fanboy shit. It's okay to be of a counsel, but sometimes this shit just go left. How the hell you gonna be out there arguing the fucking the MPD numbers? Like that. Listen, this shit is wild. He said revenue could be what was generated from a Game Pass subscription. Do you consider that to be a sell? If we're gonna talk numbers, Game Pass is not included in which goes, because that's the case again. It'd be, there are 1,000 other goddamn games in Game Pass or whatever the fuck is there. Like, that has nothing to do with it. Game Pass does not affect the MPD whatsoever. Unless you played it, you tried it, you know what? I'm going to go out and you're going to buy the game. Now, Microsoft also, Phil Spencer said that they have received more game sales because of Game Pass, which I didn't see coming, but it is what it is. But hey, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. That's exactly, bro, what I'm saying, to explain to him what you said in your video. So he did a video, but he really doubled. We gotta go to his video. We gotta check the video. I get what he's saying, but it proves nothing. Matt Pascal's saying so doesn't prove a thing. Now, those numbers would make me shut up right now. How does that not prove anything? Matt works for the MPD group who tracks these numbers and are unbiased to the third-party outlets. Or they suddenly lying out, and as stated right here, the revenue calculator has nothing to do with Game Pass. So what's the number, guy? Oh my God. So it got kind of bad. So listen, Puerto Rock again. You guys know and love Puerto Rock, right? It's my brother. Check out the digital streets. Shameless plug. MPD states that State of Decay 2 is the #1 revenue generating game for the month of May. I don't see how this can be discussed in either the fest. MPD not releasing the action doesn't invalidate the replacement. How does it validate though? Damn, look. Again, because again, I was going back and forth. I just couldn't do it anymore. After the show that me and Puerto Rock was on, I forget it was on 60 frames lag. I said, bro, because after a while, he wasn't even making no sense. I couldn't go back. Like, listen, I don't mind joking and trolling. And I guess I got my 5 minutes of fame on check out next gen. Cool. Like, listen, don't play me like no lame or better than this. Listen, I can argue a motherfucker about anything. I can sell motherfucking salt to a slug. I got a mouthpiece. You know what I mean? I don't give a, you can take any goddamn console. You can be the TurboGrafx 16. I'll come with that motherfucker, and I have motherfuckers thinking that the goddamn TurboGrafx 16 is the best goddamn console of all time. Shout out to my brother, the Ruham. Appreciate it. So, again, you know what I mean? Back and forth, right? Robert, I won't steer you wrong. I will preach the facts and knowledge over hyping any console, right? But you haven't produced one fact yet, Puerto Rock. He said, bro, and he goes on and on. I want to go to his goddamn video. What's his name? Sick Human T. Like, this is some wild, spooky shit here, man. That's what I don't be understanding, man. Like, I you know, I guess this is the video here. Did I just get a win? I guess I'm guessing this is the video.
Put the pressure on. In a million years that this piece of shit game State of Decay 2 would be #1 on the MPDs. Now, while I don't like State of Decay 2, while it's not my cup of tea, that's not to mean, or that doesn't mean that there aren't a lot of people out there who are ready to waste their money. Now, did you waste your money? I'm gonna leave that up to you to figure it out, right? I sure didn't waste any money on it. I used Game Pass just as I would assume everybody else would have, but unfortunately, in that particular aspect, I am completely wrong, and I can acknowledge when I am wrong. Hey, even bullshit sells every once in a while. No, but let's just, we don't know how it's being counted, and I'm not discounting the win, so let's not take it there. I'm not discounting the win. I am just saying we haven't heard any announcements as of how many units were moved. We don't know what NPD even used at this point.
Oh, man, brother.
To be honest with you, and this goes for PlayStation.
God bless his heart. I can't do this shit, man. He said he don't know what NPD was used. That's what I'm talking about. Shit getting a little spooky. That's when you know shit. Sometimes shit just go left. You know what I mean? I can't get with that though. But back to what I was saying. Like I said, a widow is a widow, no matter the goddamn controller. Now back to the topic at hand. Check my Twitter and share my screen. All right, check my Twitter. $35 new notifications. I guess you said it's about Fortnite. Okay. All right, bring it up. Hold up. Copy. Copy. Fortnite announced an early access release, hands-on, the unfinished game, July 25th. I don't know what he's sending me this for. Epic Games, Fortnite has finally released the day first announcement. Game went to the get this early access title on Mac, PlayStation 4. I don't know what you think. Xbox One bundle starts at 3. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you right. As soon as I get off the day, I'll hit you right back. Yo, so look, I don't know. I don't know what do you mean by saying. You gotta tell me what you mean by sending it in the chat, bro. The old article, I don't know what you meant by sending me that. But anyway, as I was saying though, right? He said sick human is legit. Z. Listen, you can't argue. We're not gonna argue. I mean, you can't argue goddamn the NPD. Like, I don't care about State of Decay. I think it's a dog shit game. You know what I mean? And probably one of the reasons that it's so well, again, is because there hasn't been much to play on the Xbox as far as the exclusive pod. You know what I mean? I told you before it wasn't a good game. I had a review copy a while ago. Got an early copy. Wasn't a good game. It's not a good game. You know what I mean? But again, it is impressive. I'm surprised that it beat out. I'm surprised that it beat out. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Oh, man. All right, so I'm sorry. I'm back. So again, I'm sorry. It's a lot going on in my gaming group right here. Somebody's been accused of some really lewd and Lucious acts, man. He's speaking the straight facts here. Lied. MPD gets numbers from Lion Phil. Oh my God, man. Z clickbaiting. How am I clickbaiting? What are you talking about? Like, again, I think. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Real talk. I'm gonna cut straight. I think this is a slap in the face, though. Honestly, I think this is a slap in the face. Because again. We're talking about something new in gaming. Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the point. It is what it is. Some people may not like this. We're talking about something that's moving gaming forward. We're talking about cross progression. Imagine all the money you spent in Destiny, right? On whatever you spent on Destiny, and you may got friends that play on both platforms. Maybe you have Destiny on the Xbox. Maybe you got it on the Pro, right? Imagine just logging into your Destiny account, have everything that you paid from over there accessible to you on your X. Maybe you got rid of the dog shit Xbox One. You don't have it anymore. Now you just have a PlayStation 4, bro, in your Destiny account, right? Where you going? Yeah, that'll work. So, so you know what I mean? Imagine that, right? And imagine having access to everything that you paid for, your maps, that on your PlayStation 4. So again, it's not about a console. We're talking about, again, cross progression. Like, that's something new and something that's moving gaming forward. How anybody can be against that is beyond fucking me. You know what I mean? Beyond me. This is pandemonium. This is beyond me. You know what I mean? Xbox wants it because they're dying. Like, oh, y'all won't this, man. Listen. Oh, thank you very much. Look, I got some hamburger helper. Can't touch this. We're talking about something this is new to gaming. Now, how could you turn this into a console war? I don't know. You know I'm not the biggest Xbox supporter right now because of the shit they do, right? and again, my man says, Z, you don't even play Fortnite. You're absolutely right, I don't play Fortnite. It's not about me playing Fortnite. I'm talking about gaming in the whole. I don't give a fuck about Fortnite. I'm talking for the people that do play it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Gotti, what's up, baby? I'm talking about the people that do play it. This is... How could you be against this? Like, I don't... Like, again, like, you know what I mean? I don't understand it. That's what I'm... It's not about Xbox. We're talking about gaming, period. You know what I mean? It ain't about who got the better exclusives, who got the better online. Nah. If Nintendo was on board with this, and we're talking about Nintendo, like this only benefits Microsoft, not Sony. Musty Mom, please, you got my undivided attention right? That's what y'all want to fly by me. Okay. Explain to me why. Before you get your answer, who the dog said next year, I'm not against crossplay, but it's business why Sony doesn't want to do it. They did, there be no reason to buy. Hey, listen to what you're saying, who the dog. First of all, and shout out to you always in my chat, so I don't mean this the disrespectful. Why the fuck do you care about Sony's money? How are they losing money? We're talking about your Epic account. First of all, how does Sony lose money? I'll let you take what you paid for from Epic that's not on their servers and have access to some. How does that have anything to do with Sony? So you're not going to play Fortnite on your PlayStation 4 anymore? But you've been to play with other players, gamers, again, over other platforms. How this is not? Is Apple losing money to Android because you can crossplay? Think about what you're saying. Is Samsung losing money because they can crossplay with Apple? No, because they're not losing money because PS allows you to crossplay with PC. It has nothing to do with money. Them losing money. No. You said because it could have been on sale on PSN. Fine. But you done spent your money with Sony already. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. All right. Maya. So, how, I mean, I don't understand it. Like, I don't. I'm trying to get it here. Like, I'm really trying to get where you're going. Like, I don't see how Sony's losing money, how they're like anything. Like, that's the win-win across the board. Like, I you know, that's all that I'm saying. I'm not talking about, But we're talking about gaming. Look at it this way, right? Let's say if you play a game, give me a game, give me a game, give me a game. If you play a game like Tekken 7, right? Tekken 7, right? You play a game like Tekken 7, right? You know, you play a game like Tekken 7, and you'd be taking for a while for you to get a match on your Xbox or your PlayStation, right? But guess what? When you combine the player pool, right? Now you can play people on the Xbox. And again, I don't see how anyone's losing any money. He said, if I buy an app on Android, I cannot use it no, listen, bro. We're talking about this game, your Fortnite account, whatever you spent on with Epic, on your iPhone, you can take it to you log into your Android tablet. So again, I don't. Do you understand what I'm saying, Musty Mon? No one's losing any goddamn money. It's not about that. I'll be honest with you. It's just Sony again getting very cocky. You know what I mean? Like I said, this whole story, the start of the generation, this is how we trade our games. No, it ain't that no more. You know what I mean? This is just Sony saying, hey, $600 console. We got the world, and you only need 2 jobs to pay for it again. Like this, I will always be for the consumer, man. You know, little man, always be for the consumer. You know what I mean? Exclusive. Hey, Gotti says, Gotti, start to. Hey, Gotti, get my steak together, you fuck nigga. Exclusive pamphlets coming from your doll incoming. Yeah. Means new so new. We say they don't understand next gen. All they play is exclusives. It says Sony ain't stressing no free-to-play game. Listen, well. Alright, listen. My man said, hold up. Who said that Sony ain't stressing no? The Trills, think about it. Shout out to the Trills too. He said Sony ain't stressing no free-to-play game. This free-to-play game has grossed more money than any PlayStation exclusive this year alone. It's $1 billion. It's $1 billion IP. Again, this game is the biggest game in the world. The world, Craig. Top flight security of the world, Craig. And again, I think you guys are going by your preferred console, and you're not understanding what I'm saying. You know, we know Nintendo all about a goddamn dollar. Nintendo want to charge you $20 for some cloud saves, which free everywhere else. It's not about anyone losing any money. Like, you know, oh man, you guys here. Now listen. But you can say, well, you know what, Microsoft is wrong for not allowing you for free-to-play games. Listen, you're right. They're absolutely wrong for that shit there. Even though again, it doesn't affect me. I've always said Xbox Live. They're absolutely wrong for that shit right there. You know what I mean? And my man said, if someone has a friend or multiple friends on the Xbox, like they're more likely to buy an Xbox. Okay, fine. That's cool. If I can play Tekken, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't play Tekken with any of my friends. I play Tekken with people that I met online. My friends play 2K, Madden, and shit like that. But again, it's about me competing against. Don't you want to see if you're the best in the world, Craig? Not being the best on PlayStation. I'm talking about being the best in the world, Craig. You know, I don't know. He says, "Do you know these Xbox are weirdo niggas peeing on consoles, stalking people and doxing?" Hey man, it was a Sony nigga walking to a store, electronics store, had sex with a PlayStation 4. I'm gonna tell you this again. A weirdo is a weirdo no matter the controller. You know? But again, I think so much, this is my opinion. On my dog shit channel, I think Sony is very wrong for this. And again, in this Fortnite bundle, like I said, fuck you. We're gonna pull it down. We're gonna double down on this shit, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna double. Listen, we talking about we're ushering in a new era in gaming. A new era in gaming. You know what I mean? So again, Fortnite's the biggest game in the world, and they're doing cross progression. What's next? Call of Duty, or whatever, Madden 2K. Like, this is dope. Imagine you playing 2K and you spend all that player money on my player and my part, right? Wouldn't you like to take that with you? Say if your Xbox breaks down, right? All that money you spend on your Xbox, but you still got a PlayStation, right? You can take your same shit over to your PlayStation. This is what we're saying here. How could anyone be against that? Is beyond me, man. But I don't know, man. What am I to say, man? Who am I? I don't know. But listen, I'm not gonna be here too long because I have to get ready. I have to get ready for my live stream. I'm gonna be live streaming Yakuza 06. We're gonna be having some fun today. Finally, The Last of Us. I know I've been saying I'm gonna play that for a while, but I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna be doing The Last of Us. Few games. We're getting streaming. I'm having fun. You know what I mean? So you guys can quote me over. Look. I'm just gonna give me all I need is like an hour. I'm gonna have some people in there from the chat, from the blog, from the shows. Also, to follow my. I'm back on Twitter. I'm out of jail. Follow me on Twitter. You guys can talk to me directly if you choose to. You know what I mean? Bug out with me. That's my Twitter there. And also here's for the Twitch. I will be live there in about 40 minutes. And also to listen for you guys that keep asking me about the Expand Your Mind podcast. I'm bringing it back. Man, we're going to be on Wednesdays nights. That's where we talk about the UFO, religion, so but I'm doing it exclusively on Twitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's my link there. Go fuck the free to play. Okay, my man said fuck free to play games is trash. Okay, so I take Fortnite out of the equation. What's your biggest multi-plat? Say if it's Call of Duty. What if Call of Duty is next? What if Destiny's next? What if Star Wars Battlefront is next? What if Madden's? You know what I mean? We're talking about something new, and that's again pushing gaming forward. Fuck that is free to play. And again, let me tell you. And again, I think you guys don't really understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to teach capitalists to a chimp. That I don't give a fuck about gaming. I mean, about Fortnite, all right? We're talking about something new that's in gaming that's pushing gaming forward. I remember when I first started playing online. And I won't play with no online weirdos. I won't talk to no weirdos. Like, I remember I used to hear something. You playing online with those weirdos, weird, man. No, it ain't about that. I mean, that was something new for console game. It was really mainstream. Like, oh, that shit blew my mind. But again, we're talking about something in the evolution of online gaming and stuff like that, man. Just think about it last generation, the generation before last. When you had a GameCube, you had a PS2, and I had an Xbox, right? Could you imagine ever playing against any of those guys in any games? Even the developer from Tekken said he would love to see it done on consoles. It's all about it. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I think, again, that's dope. I think some of you guys are offended by it because it's not, he said, thank you for the hot mic. The hot mic was wild, right? You guys, listen, let me get you a link right here. If you guys can see the hot mic, I got a few of them. This is the last one. Actually, here, I'm gonna give you both. I'm gonna give you both of them. One of them is I give to the Patreon supporters. Cause after each show that I do, we record hot mic and just on the Patreon. I'm gonna be kind today here. I'm gonna be merciful. I'm gonna show my charity here. This one is probably,
and I'm a huge fan of God of War, so they did it right. I just hate the Kratos for white dude.
What the fuck? Hey, bro, I'm out of here.
That first one, goddamn
I'm gone, man.
How you gonna have a white man with a nigga voice? That's bullshit to me.
That's my brother. I love him to death, man. And here's the other one here. This one ain't made public. This one is on the cuff. Hold up. There you go. Second one. This is another multiplayer one. This shit crazy. This shit straight fire. Like, sometimes off the air be better than on the air. Like, you don't understand. The jokers be forgetting I be recording. That's what I told them. This is a drug-free environment. I would hate to question your integrity. Anything you say can, they will be using against you later show. That's both hot mics. Enjoy, man. Thank you all for rocking out with me. I appreciate it. They were the hot mics. Enjoy them. I'll be live on Twitch in about 40 minutes. All right. And me and Rock out here. Here's the link here on Twitch. And last thing but not least here, if you're not following me on Twitter, please do so. I talk to everybody on Twitter. I'm not a snob. You want to talk to me about something? Sometimes a lot of times I don't see your conversations in the chat. There'll be a lot of them swinging by me because sometimes my chat be jumping. I should be jumping like the trap house. Yeah, it's my Twitter. Anyway, this is your boy Nick 720. Thank you for rocking out with me today. I'm out of here.